Connor, Barnsley score 3 goals at home, but unfortunately can only come away with a point. Sum up your feelings at full time.
Yeah, really disappointed. Really, look, we scored 3 goals again at home. Scored 3 goals at home against Stevenage. 2 away at Bolton. Probably should have scored 3 or 4 in the second half. 3 again today. Probably could have had 4 or 5. So overall, to be scoring the amount of goals that we're scoring and playing really attacking football, and we should be standing here and highlighting our great attacking football. And you know, credit to the lads in the dressing room who are all involved in that, and everyone's involved in that, from Owen up to the top of the pitch. You know, Razor's getting numbers, Banksy is, Didsy, Bradder's got off the mark, Philo's been scoring recently. And we should be highlighting the attacking football that we're playing, because it's really exciting. We score bags of goals. And yet the frustrating part is obviously probably what you're going to ask me next.
Yeah, exactly. Barnsley started the game terrifically. First 25 minutes, 2 goals up, looked to be pretty comfortable. Must be really frustrating to squander that 2-goal lead.
Yeah, really frustrating. Really frustrating. Scratching my head here again in terms of how we've not won the game. Could have lost it in the end, but we kept attacking, and then we scored a third, and we could easily have scored a fourth in the last couple of minutes because they were blocking shots and we had corners and whatnot. So yeah, really frustrating. Our attacking play, as always, is really high level. I think, you know, we'll be third. I think we're second or third for the amount of goals we scored in this league. But on the flip side of things, look, it's a head scratcher because we work constantly on every part of the game, defensively, attacking. And we should be coming away with more points over the last kind of period because of the amount of goals we're scoring.
What do you put it down to? You know, potentially that younger team, where they're conceding and heads drop potentially after that. What if you were to put your finger on it? Why do you think that's happening?
Yeah, well, Cal, if I knew, I'd have the answer straight away from you. But right now, I'm not really sure. You know, we go through how to defend the box and to be solid, and is it a mentality thing? You know, there's a little bit of different personnel today with obviously Robbo in, because they go a little bit more direct with their big number 9 up the top of the pitch, and we wanted Robbo to win first contacts. So yeah, really difficult to answer right now. But what I do want to highlight is the attacking football that we're playing. It's really exciting. It's really good to watch. You know, we're playing with wingers the way I want to play, and scoring goals with strikers up the top of the pitch, and you know, Philo's been scoring from midfield, and I love watching us going forward. I'm sure everyone else does at times because of the amount of goals we score. But yeah, we obviously, to win games, you have to do both sides of the games.
Yeah, you mentioned Barnsley's play, Barnsley's setup. Went with sort of 2 strikers again this afternoon. Both strikers score as well from similar goals, both from the left hand side with Reyes clear. Was that the game plan going into it?
Yeah, we work on that movement with wingers to get in behind. Banksy did it a little bit more in the second half. Reyes did it in the first half, and we work on our wingers getting behind the back line and sliding across for tap-ins, and we literally did it twice, carbon copy, and I could show you, you know, times in games and training when we work in it all the time. So yeah, look, like I said, from an attacking output, really positive as always. You know, Banksy getting his first goal, always on about wingers getting in at the backstay constantly and getting numbers. You know, because wingers, you know, they're judged on numbers and their output. So yeah, from the goals that we've scored over the course of the season, it's always you know, great to see us attacking.
You mentioned Scott Banks there. Obviously got the late equaliser. Good character shown for Barnsley to get the equaliser. He's made a great start to his Barnsley career.
Yeah, Banksy's top player for this level. Really good quality. I think he was getting a little bit frustrated in the first half. We got him into good areas, and their wing back was, you know, was reading him coming inside, and just I said to him at half time, just that final little moment, and lo and behold, obviously he was there right at the end to tap one in. Then obviously we pushed forward. He had a couple of corners. Didzy had one blocked late on, and you know, we could easily have won it then 4-3. But yeah, it wasn't to be.
And obviously late equaliser, good character in that sense after going 3-2 down, obviously. But does it feel like 2 points dropped? Yeah,
probably the way the game started. You know, we obviously got off to a flying start and was up 2-0, and you know, you think, you know, if we play it properly and play the right way and defend the box well, you know, we could come away with 3 points. But in the end, look, we could have lost it. So look, all in all, done so much and enough to win. But it's obviously a point heading into Peterborough.
As you say, just finally heading into Peterborough. We know the games are coming thick and fast. A chance to get back to winning ways quickly on Tuesday evening.
Yeah, recover. They play obviously away to Bradford today. So, you know, they've got a little bit of travel in their legs, and we've obviously got 2 home games. So we need to be ready, fresh again, and ready to hit the ground running come Tuesday.